Hello guys, welcome to Focus on Fragrance channel. I hope you're all doing very well. I have another fragrance review from the house of Lattafa, and this is Sheikh Al Shuyukh final edition. I have did my previous video on the Sheikh Al Shuyukh concentrated, and so on I'm going to be doing the Sheikh collection. In my next video I'm going to review the Sheikh Al Shuyukh EDP and the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe, so stay tuned for my next video. In this video I'm going to review the Sheikh Al Shuyukh final edition. So first of all, we'll start with the presentation. So this has this kind of sleeve. You take it out, and kind of simple cardboard box, and the presentation on Lattafas are really good, especially for the inexpensive price you pay. This is like a below $10 fragrance, so the presentation is amazing. And this is the Sheikh Al Shuyukh. So Sheikh means the leader or chief, so this is like a leader of the leader, and all of the boxes have a picture of a sheikh on it. So this is the Sheikh Al Shuyukh final edition box. The bottle, guys, I have noticed one tiny mistake. So the cap here, the cap is the same cap as like I have it here somewhere, like the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe edition, and it also here, if you guys could see, it says Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe edition. So I think they've just sprayed this silver and put it on this one to match it. So I don't know if this is a mistake or they did this intentionally, but for the cheap price, no problem with the cap, it is just. And the other thing, I have also seen the newer bottles which are a bit different. The cap is different, so on the top it has a black plasticky diamond or crystal type of thing. So, and I'm also hearing that this might also have been reformulated, so I think this one is stronger than the newer bottles. If you can find this cap without the black top, this one would be good. So this was the presentation, guys. The bottle is also kind of simple bottle, I like it. So this is the so-called clone of YSLY EDP, but it is not so much a clone in my opinion, guys. We'll get to that in a minute. So first, for the notes, guys, this does not have any official notes, I couldn't find it. So but this does have the same notes as Fakhr Lattafa. I have it over here. It has the same notes like Fakhr Lattafa and the same notes like YSLY EDP. So I'll tell you guys what I can get from this. So in the top, this has the same notes like apple, ginger, bergamot. In the middle it has sage, juniper berries, geranium. In the base notes it has amber, tonka bean, cedar, vetiver, and olebnum. So how does this smell? I'll spray it on here on a strip for a fresh whiff. I don't want this to get on my hands because this is really strong. Okay, so the opening is really heavy, it's loud. I can get the apple and ginger for the first 5 to 10 minutes with a little bit of bergamot. The citrusy accord is here just for like 10 minutes, and after that this quickly turns into a dark, dense, woody scent. So if you are looking for like that citrusy and fruity accord, you won't find this here. You won't find the fruity accord. The citrusy accord is here, but just for like 10 to 15 minutes. After that it quickly turns into a dark, dense, woody fragrance. As this goes to the heart notes, guys, this has the sage, it is noticeable. The juniper berries I can't really get here because it is too heavy from the base notes. The woody accords are very heavy and it is taking over like all over the notes. And I can get the little bit geranium note here. And in the base notes I have a dry down of this over here. So in the dry down, in the base notes, it is the really explosiveness comes from the dry down. It is heavy, it is dark, which I do not like at all. It is too heavy on the tonka bean and the amber wood, and also the olebnum it is too prominent. It is giving it that kind of a smoky accord in my opinion, with some hints of whatever, but all the woody accords are just gonna take over the scent, the dark woody, dense, a bit smoky vibe. And if my personal opinion, it is very loud for me. I would not wear this unless it is snowing heavy, guys. It's like a really heavy fragrance. I really don't like it, and it is very good in the performance. So if we talk about similarities, guys, so this is not a very good clone. It is not like a very pinpoint clone to the YSLY, but it is still very close. It is close, like 60% similar to YSLY. The negatives here is that it doesn't have that good quality of notes as YSLY, and also it doesn't have that fruity citrusy accord. Like the fruity accord is not here for me. This is like all over. It is woody, it's tonka bean. It does have some sweetness, but it is very heavy. All the tonka bean, amber wood, cedar wood, olebnium, the most prominent note are these. And so this doesn't have really the fruity accord or the citrusy accord. It does have the citrusy accord, but just in the opening for like 1 hour. The freshness is not also like YSLY. I think YSLY is much more lighter than this. It is much more appreciable, mass appealing, and this might not be as mass appealing as the YSLY. Many people would like YSLY, but I don't think like many people would like this one, because this is like a very heavy, darker version of YSLY. And if you want like an extreme dark version of YSLY in the winter times, this one can be a good choice. Also, it does not have the like, you know, many people would not really like this one because this is really heavy. I've seen many people on YouTube commenting, not many, just a few YouTubers, they have said that they would really prefer even this one on YSLY. But for me, I wouldn't really. If I had to choose between this one and YSLY, I would still choose YSLY. This is much more stronger, this is denser, this is darker, so I don't really like this. It is like for very potent version of YSLY for the extreme winters, and for me it is like too heavy, kind of gives me a headache. So I don't see any time in the year that I would be wearing this. So in my opinion, guys, the performance can easily be better than the YSLY. I would say this is like really good in the winter times, and just for the winter times, guys. I don't think this you can wear it like in, I wouldn't recommend you guys to wear it like in the spring or fall time, because this is really heavy and it is really masculine. I wouldn't say this is like a unisex fragrance. It is masculine. And if we do a fair rating for this, guys, for the longevity, it is solid. It would give you a solid 10 to 12 hours, so a 10 out of 10 for the longevity. For the projection, an 8 out of 10. It projects like a beast, and I don't really like it. Like, you will be noticing this fragrance all around you. For the sillage, a 9 out of 10. It leaves a trail behind you, and I've been smelling this on my friend. It is really heavy. I can smell him all the time. So sillage, 9 out of 10. For the price tag, guys, a 10 out of 10. This is really inexpensive, below $10, one of the cheapest fragrance from Lattafa. And if you want similar fragrance to YSLY that is much more stronger, much more potent and denser, and really a darker version, then this one might be your choice. Personally, for me, this is not. So this was all for the video, guys. If you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Until the next video, take care, bye bye.